All right. Okay. All right. Oops. I just want to make sure I can see also the chat. Not this one, not yet. All right. Wait, let me log in also with my chat. Second. All right. Perfect. I just want to make sure I can, so all of you can see my screens. Please type something. If type one, if you do see my screens, just so we can, so it can be clear for everyone. It's very important. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to log in my phone so I can see your chats while I am doing my presentation. Okay, perfect. Now I can see everyone here and the chats because I'll be asking a lot. Okay, so now it's day one. I think all of you know it's a 5-day thing. So for some of you who wants to invite some of your team members to attend this workshop, don't worry. I'll be actually giving a replay on this, but just for 24 hours on a group. But I'll figure it out how I can share it to you because this training is specifically for 2cc FBOs and above. Kasi if you're not yet 2cc, di pa kayo AS, this will not be effective for you. It's not beneficial for you. It's too much information. That's why, remember guys, we're doing the Digi Masterclass Basic and Advanced because I noticed, even me personally, I have my own team in the Advanced that's not yet AS. Sayang lang yung effort because they just want to learn how to reach AS or how to sell a product. So no need for them to even attend this training. But if they are here, I mean, I'm sure they're not here. What I'm saying is I want to make sure that this training specifically is for serious people who want to have your own identity or your own brand online. Okay, so now let's get this started. The first thing is I always like to talk about what is network marketing or what's the essence of network marketing. Kasi laging naisip natin is direct selling lang, magbebenta lang, which is true, but it's also about marketing. That's why our first topic for this first day is about how to brand yourself, how to market yourself and still sell and still be able to create sale. That's the main thing. So with that said, it's important that all of us understand the three essential things when you're talking about being a professional network marketer. First is about building connections. Okay, building connections. That's one of the main things of what our profession is about building connections. So I want this to be instilled in all of you, especially that you're part of our Diamond group. Para when people join us, they feel that we're really building authentic, clear connections with people. Hindi lang para makabenta. Of course, nagbebenta tayo, pero when you sell the product to the person, they feel the connection you really care for them. That's why I have loyal buyers from me, even in my product page, because they know na I really care about their health, na makatulong to sa product, itong product na to. So that's what network marketing is about. Building connections and developing relationships where we're not just business partners, but we can also be friends. Okay, I'm not saying hindi mo kailangan close na I have to know all the personal problems you're going through, but there's the friendship level, okay, that you can build on. And lastly, personal recommendation. Hindi siya nga direct selling, but it is direct selling, but I like to say personal recommendations, where you're recommending the products or business. Okay, so I want to make sure that all of us know that these are the three essential things that you should know if you want to be a professional network marketer. So anytime people are get to know us, we are checking all these lists where we're focused on building connections, developing relationships, and we are known to personally recommend the business or the products. Oh, you want to know more about my business? I'll share you a video about this. Diba? Iba pag personal recommendation. So, just a brief thing about network marketing. Alam ko, all of you know this, but I just want to emphasize these three essential things, essential focuses that when it comes to network marketing. So now, we're gonna talk about marketing in yourself or branding yourself. The first thing is your reputation. Your reputation is your brand. So if you really value your image, kumbaga, your image, then you can have a good brand. But if you don't care, you just want to sell, by the way, it's okay. Then that's your brand. Your brand is, okay, si Rain is known for just selling. Kasi yun yung brand na pinapalabas mo online. Ah, si ah, si Kenji, si Keith, gusto niya lang is magpa-invest ng mga tao. Kasi always talks about is invest in my business. Again, your reputation, or the worst thing is they know that you're always jumping in different companies. So your reputation is it's a really important thing when it comes to network marketing also. Kasi our business is dealing with people. So it's very important to take care of your brand. Because your brand represents your reputation. Kaya nga, Forever is very good with their brand because they're known to really help people's lives. Okay? So now, principle 1. Okay, principle 1 is these 3 things must align. Okay, sa inyo lahat, once you start your brand, ask yourself this. Do these 3 things align in my online personality or on my online brand? My vision, yung voice ko, what I post, and do I bring value? So these are the 3 things that you should write down right now or take a screenshot that is always aligned. Every time you do a post, every time you're trying to do a sale, a product post, or sa stories mo, it should always align to these 3 things. Ano yung vision ko? What is my voice? What is the value that I want to bring to my avatar? Okay, avatar, na-mention ni Marina, you'll hear that a lot from me also. It's perfect because Marina said that I can teach you about it more, and this is the reason why we did this workshop. Timing talaga. Avatar is your target market or your target audience. And I know some of you baka you already know what that means, but some of you who don't know, basically yung target market mo. Sino ba yung gusto mong i-target na sumali sa business mo? Who is the person that you want to target to buy your product, but eventually the main thing is to join your business? Who is that one person? It cannot be 5, it cannot be 2, only 1. And it has to be aligned with the vision, voice, and value. Anyway, I'll explain more about this, but I'm just focusing on these 3 things that you should always think about when you're gonna be doing your posts. Okay, so I just want to give you an example already for this. Even for the vision, voice, and value of the diamond is faith, family, and wellness. So that's just one example. I'll give you more examples of that, but that's an example that you can see from her online brand. Okay, faith, family, and wellness. So you can already start to think of what are the things that I want to talk about when I'm going to start my postings. So anyway, how well defined is your brand? So ngayon, it's time for you to check your profiles on Facebook. Na define ba talaga yung brand ko? Or bara-bara lang ako mag-post? Hindi na ako nag-isip. I'm not thinking, I just want to make a sale because I need CC. Okay? Because I know we have goals. I understand that. But is your brand defined? Like, are you really portraying yourself as a professional network marketer or you're just a seller, a retailer? So here are just examples to open up your mind about branding. Kasi baka inisip nyo branding is just about posting. Just about posting a nice picture. It's not. It's about, there's a science between it. There's a sequence. There are steps to do it. So here's an example because I want to make this fun and you can comment because I'm going to be asking questions on this next slide. Okay. Kasi ito yung common sa, ay napapansin ko sa Forever. Hindi naman tag kayo, but I've seen a lot of FBOs. Yung brand nila is they want to come out as professional, pero the way they post, it's not. They use the wrong words. Sali na kayo, extra income. So as you can see sa picture na yan, that's what happens. Na it's all over the place. Hindi clear. Hindi clear na network marketer ka ba or nagbebenta ka lang ba talaga ng products. It has to be, again, clear cut. Alam ko talaga na you want me to be part of your business because blank, not because you just want to sell the products. So here's one picture. Okay, do you guys know this brand? You can type anong brand yan if you know. I'm sure you know this brand. Of course. Si Joseph mahilig talaga. Baka mahilig ka sa high-end brands. Ah. So this is Louis Vuitton, di ba? I think in France, Louis Vuitton, that's how you say it, but Louis Vuitton, right? So it's a really high-end brand, right? But here in this few slides, in the next few slides, I'll show you why messaging, why vision, voice, and value is very important when you're gonna create. So, hindi lang pwede maganda lang yung post mo para makabenta ka ng product or yourself, especially yourself, in Facebook or online. Okay. By the way, before I continue on, by the way, I don't want to forget to say this. Please value this training because what you guys are getting is free training, and this training that I learned from, I spent almost about $1,000 worth of training for the past months, and I'm really teaching it to you. So value this like it's also worth $1,000 because I really learned this and I've applied it. And it really worked. It really worked in my teams. It really worked for the Diamond Group. And that's why we're getting sales. Kaya namin nagagawa to eh. Kaya kami nakakuha ng mga quality people. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to it. Louis Vuitton. So let's go to the next one. So with this font and with this color, does it match with the picture? Yes or no? Does that match to the picture? Does the font that you see, save money, live better, love where you are? No, diba? Because it's a luxury brand, right? And if you're not following, if you saw the picture, diba, yung kanina, funny picture with the suit and the shorts, yun nga, parang all over the place. Hindi kasi iniisip eh. That's why we're meeting right now. And I really want you guys to think hard. I know it takes time, but it's very important. Kaya ito yung first day natin eh. We have to think of how to market properly. So, what does Louis Vuitton do? So, you see, is this better? I think this is basically, actually this is from the website of Louis Vuitton. So, this is the right messaging, the right tagline. The voice is there. The voice, why? Because of the font. Yung writing niya, yung ginamit niyang font style, elegant, diba? It's not just the word, but the way it was done, the writing, and also the messaging. So this is the perfect way to do the post. Now, another test for you guys, so you guys have a better understanding of branding. Let's see if it will work for a different picture, but the same messaging. Okay. So, same picture pala. Same picture, but different messaging. Sabi dito, hey, where are you going? Places rich people go to, copy each other, and pretend it's a new thing. Is this correct? This messaging? Will people buy? No, right? No. Because again, even if you got the right picture and you're showing the value, but the voice is not the same, it's not gonna sell, right? So it really, you really have to think. You really have it. It will really tickle your brain. It's really gonna push your creativity when it comes to branding. And then I'm gonna move on to the next one, which is the same picture from the last one. That was the main messaging, but different picture, different model. So does that represent bagay ba sila? Do they match? Again, no, right? How does the bag look like? Parang mabibili mo siya sa hindi siya sa high-end, di ba? You can probably buy it in a convenience store the way it's marketed. So again, it's very important to have the three things there when you're gonna start to brand yourself. Okay, we're not even talking about forever pa. We're not gonna talk a lot about forever, by the way. We're just talking about you. How can you brand yourself? And with this example, I think it's helped you so far. Nakatulong to sa inyo so far on how the vision, voice, and value is very important when you start to do your posting. And I know baka yung iba sa inyo, you're still confused, but stay with me here as I'll show you step by step on how to come up of this style. Why it's so smooth with the LV, the way you say it, Louis Vuitton, di ba? Hindi Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton. There's just that pagka high end when you say it that way. Diba? So this is why it has a very high end brand, even if people can make their own bags like that as well. So that's just an exercise for all of you, and I can see that you guys can see na doesn't match. So the first one that we'll talk about is your story. Your story, to all of you who are listening right now, okay? Your story. The messenger, give me a second, so make sure. Wait a second.
Here, don't press this.
Okay, sorry about that. So your story, the messenger is more important than the message. Okay, it's very important sa inyo lahat kasi we are not forever. Okay, we are not the agent of forever. Okay, we are our own business owner. So we should represent ourselves. Wag natin gamitin yung mga tagline ng forever. We will only use that for the product if we will sell product. But we will not use their tagline to us because that's maybe not us. What makes Lean different? What makes Candy different? Ingrid, Claudia, Rachel, Dulce. Paano ka naiiba sa akin? So most of you know this, but I always tell them this when you want to share your story to online or to anyone offline. Ito yung basic things I always tell them to memorize, internalize in themselves para it's easier for you to share it anytime to anyone. So first thing is your background. What is your background in general? How did you get started? Not yet forever. What's just your background right now? What is your job? Do you have kids? Where do you live? All that. Dapat kabisado mo na yan, clear. I know it sounds so simple, but that's one of the most common things na nakakalimutan i-share ng mga team members ko when I ask them to share your story. They go straight to their forever story. Don't go there first. Start first before forever. Actually, I want to paraphrase that question. What was your life like before forever? Sinabi ko lang what's your background kasi maybe some of you are still doing this part-time. So you can share what are you doing right now for a living? What are you doing for a living? So you can take down notes ready with that and write it clear so that you can write your whole story. You can write your whole story and you can make a shortcut. Naalala ko, nakausap ko si Miss Nori. So natutunan niya how to make her story shorter, where the people who listen to her message will not be bored. Okay, I'm not saying na boring yung story mo, but I'm helping you share it in a way that your audience will be attracted to listen, will be attracted to you. Okay, so it's very important to be clear with your background. Kaya nga yan sila Maynard, if they're listening, I'm very strict to not make it so long. Okay, very long. You have to find the key points. All right. So don't worry. You will learn this just by practicing yourself. Kaya importante you write down your whole story. You have to really think of your whole background of your life. Kasi all of us have our own stories. We have our own unique stories. And once from this training, you will understand sino yung market mo, sino yung avatar mo. Okay. Avatar means who is your target market. Who do you want to be targeting to be a part of your team? Okay, so that's the first one. What's your background? And second is how you were introduced to the forever business. How you were introduced to network marketing. Pwede rin. So how you were introduced. So make sure you memorize also this part. You know this, even if you're closed eyes or they suddenly ask you, biglaan lang, they ask you, paano na-introduce yung forever? Wala nang you're already fast. I was introduced because my mom was looking for a medicine that will help for my skin allergy. good thing, my mom's friend introduced the aloe vera, and it helped my skin asthma be gone. It healed, and that's how the business was introduced to our family. So I always share this kasi alam ko na and I already practice it. I already know it. So it's very important that you guys know the key point, the first part when it was introduced to you. Okay? So, and also, brief, very brief lang. Wala nang, pwede rin naman may backstory, but as much as possible, be brief. Like how you were introduced to Forever. So if you noticed, Ingrid and Nori and Daya, all of them, I actually made the slides from the success day for them. Pero ang ginawa ko muna, I interviewed them using these questions. And I think to people who attended the success day, nakaka-inspire yung story nila, di ba? Because it was shared briefly, but still, it covered the main points of their story. Kasi every movie, di ba? Every movie always has the starting point, the the climax, the best part, and the ending. So all of us, kayo lahat, dapat meron din kayong own movie. You are your own actor or actress. Baka kayo yung celebrity dun. You have to make an exciting story from your life. Okay, make a movie out of it. Okay, so how you're introduced to Forever, and then why you are doing Forever now. Okay, why you're doing Forever now, or what made you do Forever before, what changed now. Diba, nabanggit nga ni Nori, ginamit niya lang yung nag-forever lang siya because of her son din na nagka-skin asthma. But now it changed because dun sa church, she wanted to help her church. Wala siyang other income because of Taal, then COVID. And now, she saw na forever lang talaga makatulong for her income. And because of learning online through Forever, nakakreate siya ng income. So, see, that was very brief, pero nakaka-excite pa rin. Nakaka-excite na pag napakinggan mo yung story ni Miss Nori Dizon, right? So, make sure to know how to share your story and make it blockbuster. Yan yung hinahanap kong word. How to make it blockbuster, how to make it exciting. Okay, and that's why you have to follow this flow. Your background in Forever, your background before Forever, how you're introduced to Forever, and why you are doing it. This is very important because this will be your basis once you start to make your postings, which I'll talk about it on the next day tomorrow. That will relate to your story. When you do your postings, it has to be connected to your story always. Hindi pwedeng gagawa ka lang ng story para lang makarelate sa avatar mo. Okay? So make sure you follow this flow once you start to share your story. Because once again, it's not the message, but it's the messenger. That's why the people who sell the movies are, di ba, kaya ang daming teasers, daming mga interviews with talk shows to promote the movie. It's actually not the movie, it's the teaser that's what will make you want to watch the movie. So it's the same for this. Dapat tayo starts with us. Okay, so I want to make sure that all of you will be following this flow. Okay, so I hope so far you've learned in this part. Maybe you've already heard of this, but if it's something that's really helped you, let me know. Okay, let me know if it's so far it's really helping you. Being na mas clear sa inyo. Okay, story muna. My story, your story. Okay. Next one is your mission. Okay. Second is mission. What problem are you trying to solve, and how do you solve it? Okay. So yeah, this is very important. Kasi ang forever business natin, we solve many problems, di ba? We solve so much problems. But you, what are you specifically solving? Ronnie, Doreen, what are you solving? Jemima, what are you solving? What problem are you solving? And how do you solve it? So una, the first thing is you have to list down all the problems. It's very important. List down all the problems that's in your industry. So sa atin, network marketing. Specifically for Ever Living. Ano ba yung mga problems na pwede natin ma-solve? So, ang problems is, actually, you can list it down right now. So, here are some of the problems. So, So with your mission, before I go to that problems part, with your mission is what do you want to be known for? Kasi nga, this is how may iba tayo eh. You can never be Nikolai, I can never be JR, I can never be Joanna. Kasi iba kayo eh, iba tayo ng brand eh. We're in the same company, but we have a different mission. Baka you want to help. Maybe you want to just help people for charity. Maybe you want to help people lose weight. Yun lang gusto mo, product lang. You want to help improve their health. So it has to be specific. So what specific problem are you really solving? Like Joanna, she's known for the skin. So for teaching about skincare. So she can list down all the problems that people are going through in terms of skincare or in the skin issues. So list down every problem. And then second is how do you, ikaw mismo, Ken, how do you solve this problem? Okay. So if for extra income, how can you, Ken, not forever, but how can you solve this problem yourself? What is the system? DG system, pwede. Or your coaching system, your online way. I'll explain more in detail, but I want you guys to know, to answer these questions. Isusulat nyo yan. Okay. Okay. I am known for, like si Consensya ba yung name? Si Consensya. What are you known for? I don't know if that's right. Consensya ba yun? Sa Zumba? Huh? Si Jane. Baby Jane. Yes, Baby Jane. Yeah, Baby Jane. So, you have to know your specialty that you can solve their problem from. Okay. Anyway, I'll go more into detail sa mga problems na pwede niyong ilista. But I'm sure baka naisip niyo na, okay, ito mga problems. And then, next one is the common enemy. So, as a leader, who or what are you fighting for? Sino ba yung kinakalaban mo? Or who are you leading? Where are you leading the people to? Okay, so here is a quick explanation about it, about your common enemy. So, I am fighting for, kung ako si Ronnie, I'm fighting for by staying fit even when you reach 60. Or basically, I'm fighting for people to have a healthy diet at an early age so they can live longer. Then I'm fighting against bad eating diet, bad eating habits, or I am fighting against women who are just dependent on their husband's income. I'm fighting against doing network marketing only offline. I'm fighting against people na you have to do home demos just to make a sale of products. So these are some of the things that you need to list down, because it's the best way for the people to understand sino ka with the I'm fighting for and I'm fighting against. Okay, I hope that's clear to all of you. If you have questions, you can ask about this later. But I hope that this part can help you with that. I'm fighting for and I'm fighting against. Now, after that, here's the meat of this presentation. Basically, is your position, because you already have your story, your messaging, and your common enemy. So now your position. Your position is how is what you do different from others. Paano ka naiba? Okay, how is what you do different from others? And you can only know that if you've already listed all the problems and how you personally can specifically solve that problem. And like Maynard is listening here. He is a neurokinetic practitioner. So he has that type of skill that he can solve that makes him different from me. Okay? And ako, which I will explain naman about digital marketing on how I can help people learn to sell online who is not techie. So see how I'm positioning myself already. So it's really breaking it down step by step. So I'm ready sitting down with you guys to list down, okay, how can I position myself differently from Nikolai? How can I different myself from Selena? Okay, so in your positioning, here are, I'm just reading the comments here while I'm messaging. What's different about you? Okay, what's different about you? So these are the common problems or common mistakes ng mga new FBOs. That's why we're doing this workshop now, because we have to break that. Um, what's different about you? I help people get healthy. Okay, ano yung healthy? Are you saying that I'm sick? Are you saying that you just want to make me feel skinnier? Ano ba yun? Ano yung healthy? So it has to be more specific than that. And then isa pa, I help people get rich. So you're saying I'm poor. So you're saying my job is not paying me enough. Kasi some people won't understand that. So you really have to niche down, which I'll explain on the next slide. You have to be more specific on what you are really trying to solve. Okay, I hope I'm making myself clear on this na wag nyo na tong gawin. Hindi pwedeng you cannot be general, you cannot be broad. Okay? And then the third one is I help people lose weight. Okay, kasi everyone can help people lose weight. And if you tell me that you help me lose weight, mas makikinig ako sa instructor, physical PT, because I know that they're the ones who are known to do that, or a nutritionist. That's why, please, to all of you, don't be general when you start to market yourself personally. And I will be showing you examples naman of people who have positioned themselves correctly and how you can also copy that. Kaya nga, di ba, I always say on my trainings before is you have to have a benchmark always. You have to have someone that you can follow. Because that's the way you can see, okay, ito yung magandang gayahin. So anyway, the good news is I'll show you some examples of it. But this is a no-no. And I'm staying quite a long time here on this slide because I want to emphasize this to all of you. To all of you who are listening. Start to be specific. Start to think hard. What makes you different from me? And why will I buy product from you? Why will I join the business from you? Even if I'm a digital coach. Because all of us have our own skills and strengths. Okay, all of you. Okay, so make sure to just write that down and see what problem that you can solve for yourself. Okay. Right. So what's your niche? There you go. So what's your niche? So like for me, that's social media coach. Or if you want just for products, immune boosting products for the niche. Kasi yung iba tatanong, so paano magbebenta? So you have to find a niche. Which product do you want to focus on? Yan lagi yung sinasabi ko eh. You can't sell every product. Now, if for a business, you have to be known for something. Social media coach, business consultant, helping people build a business, has to be something. What is it? You have to type it actually. Actually, I want you guys to, because I want to know that, I want to understand if you're on the same page as me. You can type right now what you feel like is your niche right now. You can type. Wala namang mali. What is your niche? What are you known for? Okay, what are you known for? That's very important. Or health and wellness coach. I see that a lot. Although that's still a bit broad, but I'm just showing you some examples para you can just keep writing and seeing ano bang okay na pwedeng maging niche ko. Okay. Just like what Monette just typed right now. She's a keto coach. Where did she bring that from? Where did she get that from? She got that from health and wellness coach. That's why it's good to, like right now, we're helping each other brainstorm. Just keep on writing all the things that you can think of that you are known for. Okay. So you can write it down like, Candy, what are you known for? Diba? Ang kilala ka sa DG team as retailing. So, mag-isip ka ng parang categories from being a retail coach. Pwede ka maging retail consultant. Something like that, diba? Or online selling online selling coach, online selling consultant again. So you have to have a niche for yourself, because that's the only way na people will start to join you. Because all of us, so far, that's why we have to do this training. We all sound too alike. Masyado tayong pare-pareho. Because we're all following where? We're all following what Forever gives na marketing na mga pictures. Siyempre, we will copy the pictures. We will copy the pictures. We will also post it. So, and I also copy it. If I don't do this training, I'll also copy, I'll also post. So, same lang tayo. So, some people who wants to be part of our business will say, parang pare-pareho pala tayong binibenta, magka-competensya na pala tayo. Because there's no unique selling point from you and me. So there really has to be a different branding strategy from you. Ayan, so yan, maganda. Mompreneur, information technology, online product consultant. Yan, at least lumalabas na yung mga niche nyo, yung mga topics na gusto nyo i-focus. Doktor, kasi doktor na tawag sa'yo. Life consultant, okay. That's also one way of natural skincare expert. Oh, that's nice. Natural skincare expert. Life consultant, maybe more pa. Detail mo pa, Keith. I-detail mo pa, like what life coach for. Like it has to be more in-depth pa. Because for me, it took me a while to understand ano ba yung gusto kong i-focus on. Kasi life can be really broad. So it has to be one topic wherein which life, health, wealth, or relationships. Okay. So, okay, cancer awareness advocate. Wow, yan. Maganda rin kay Miss Imelda. So it's very clear what will be her topics from that niche. Kasi meron kayo dapat main thing, what you are really known for. Has to be clear. So I hope some of you are writing it down on your niches. Yung mga inisip nyo ngayon, like what do you want to be known for? What's your specialty? So I encourage you guys to be typing also. Like for Ingrid, mompreneur, what as a mompreneur, ano yung business? What's your niche? Mompreneur in online business, online selling, what else? Kailangan pa i-break down. Okay, so also in the positioning, health and wellness consultant. List all the problems. So I'll be showing you one slide that I paid for, by the way, so I'll share to you the problems that I learned from my marketing coach. So the first is list all the problems. So ngayon, let's list all the problems that you can think of. Okay, so, and list all the solutions. So first, list all the problems, and then list all the solutions from the problems. So ang common problem naman is extra income for employees from after the work. Diba? That's for forever. Yun na naisip ko. So you guys can type, by the way, you can help me out. Like, ano ba yung problems na naisip nyo? Baka sa inyo, iba yung naisip nyo. So this is where you can create your avatar, your target market actually. If you're gonna do this with me right now, this is where you will be able to create that target market. Okay? Hindi ka pwede magsabi na, okay, gusto ko i-target market mga bata. Because if you're gonna start from that, then from the start pa lang sa story mo, messaging, dapat it talks to that mga millennials lang. Where here, you're gonna list the problems of the people that are in your industry. So same naman tayong industry, which is network marketing. List of the problems. For me, I'm showing you the problems that I was writing. Actually, madami pa yan, but these are just some of the examples. How to sell online. Yan ang alam kong problem ng avatar ko. Namubuo ko na eh. Sabi ko, okay, alam ko yan yung common issue pag network marketing. Kasi sanay sila sa offline. They're used to offline. So this is also a problem, how to sell online. Now for the products, as an example, obesity. But there's so much more. Actually, these are just 3. You can type even so much more. No business experience. What else? What other problems? So this is the time, guys, to push your creativity, Push your brains. Start thinking. Not just me always thinking of the problem. It's you. You're the one thinking of the problems ng avatar mo. Ano ba yung problems na naisip nyo ngayon? That's people are going through. Trauma from, yeah, that's good. The trauma from network marketing. That's a very good problem, actually. Oh, lack of capital. What else? What else do you guys are you guys thinking? So I want this to be very participative to help you think, because this is the only way you can create your brand. It's very important. Di ko, di ko linya yan. Tama. Another problem. Not into sales. Or sa product, what else are you thinking for the product? Lack of motivation. Okay, yeah, that's right. Is that the problem? Lack of motivation? List of the problems. Okay, you can write that down. Lack of motivation. No time, always busy. I don't need the products, not being able to utilize social media. There, right. So those are the problems so far. Mahal products, yan. Overpriced health products because they don't have, ang tingin nila pag products that is in network marketing, overpriced products. Tama yun doon, di ba? Mahal ang products pag network marketing, mga network marketing companies. Okay. No fun to start. Yes, lack of capital, no freedom. No freedom, no security. Saturated na ang market. Okay, no fun to start. Yan, mga problems. Yes, okay. Yan, okay. So, see, you guys are already thinking, now you are also thinking with me, what are the potential issues or problems when it comes to our industry. Actually, di ba? Yan yung problems na nagiging, that's the challenge of them to join this type of industry, because or that's the problems that they go through as a person. Product bad experience with network marketing, yeah. Product quality comparison. So with all the problems, this is very good, by the way, for all of you, because you can all write down these problems. So at least we're all helping each other right now. Like even me, meron akong mga nakuhang new ideas. I'm gonna write that down as new problems. List down all the problems that your avatar might go through. Avatar means what is your avatar thinking right now? Ano ba yung issue, challenges niya? Okay, so tama yung sinabi ni Estelita na no freedom. I don't have freedom in my workplace. I don't have security kasi baka mawala na ako ng trabaho because of COVID. So now you're gonna start to list down solutions for the problem. Kasi dito nabubuo na natin yung avatar from typing all these products. I mean, all these problems. Typing all these problems. Nabubuo mo na yung magiging avatar mo. You heard Marina say that, diba? Avatar. Because you can only build that from listing first all the problems. And then we're gonna be choosing one problem only. And that will be your avatar. Okay, I'll repeat this again. We're listing all our problems, and then we're gonna focus on one specific problem that we can solve ourselves. Na confident ako. So yun na ang avatar mo. In terms of business prospect, yan na yung avatar mo. Okay. I hope that's clear for you, but if it's still not, I'll give you an example. But that's why we're doing this. Hindi pwedeng onti lang ililista mong problem. Kasi the less that you're writing, the less options you have. Okay. So, yan. Ganda ng sinabi ni... Okay, yeah, my avatar or OFW employee. Yes, that's good. Okay, and we will even go more in-depth pa. Hindi lang OFW employees. What more? There will be more... it will be more clear to you with understanding the problems ng OFW employees. Okay. Next, list all the solutions, of course, for every business. But if it's for the product, cleansing with a coaching and wellness program using the 9-day cleanse. Okay, so that's one of the solutions. Or what I personally use, so you already know what my messaging is, helping people who are not techie people sell online. Okay, helping people who are not techie people to sell online. That's actually one of my main messages right now that I'm testing. Because I know yun yung natatamaan ko eh. Yun yung avatar ko eh. That's the avatar that I'm trying to do. People who are trying to learn online but doesn't have the time because they think they're not techie, but I have the solution for that. So that's what I came up of when I was writing all the potential problems. Okay, so I hope so far you're getting a clear understanding with creating that avatar for you. Okay, because you can see here, and yan, sabi ni John, failures on previous, di ba, very common ang failures on previous network marketing companies. That's a possible issue ng avatar mo kasi ang tinatarget mo yung, so basically you're targeting people who have tried other companies. So you're providing a solution. This is different. This is a different way. So you have that, since alam mo yun yung problem nung avatar mo na they have frustrations and trauma with network marketing, the way you solve it, you will not do the way the old network marketers were doing it. Because that avatar, if they experience something similar dun sa pinapakita mong way of the old way, they will never join you. See where I'm going? They'll never join you kasi trauma na nga sila sa network marketing and the old way. So never ever show the old way. Only show a different way. That's the way you can get them to join you. Okay. That's how I got kahit paano. That's why I got also other FBOs who their parents are network marketers, successful network marketers, but they never join yung mga anak because they just don't like how their parents do it. And I relate to that because I know that was my problem before. So I showed them that there's a different way. This is how my mom and dad uses me as their voice for those millennials, younger generation who have that experience about network marketing. Okay, so that's also the reason why Keith, Kenji got interested in this business because I was talking about a different way. He heard about network marketing differently, but I talk about it in a different manner. But the only way you can be effective is you have to be consistent, which anyway, I'll explain more about it. So I'm staying quite long here. I'm doing a lot of theory with all of you. Para clear sa inyo, where you will really write it down. You have to write down your story. You have to write it down. Like me, I write it down. If not, you can type it. What's your story? What's my mission? Who's my common enemy? Okay. So for the common enemy, I hope all of you guys will be writing that also. Who are you fighting for? And who or what are you fighting against? Okay. So ako rin, I'm fighting against hype. Using hype to recruit people, using fake strategies or fake online marketing strategies para lang maka-recruit ng bago. And I'm fighting for using online digital marketing to do MLM business. And that's just how I do my content. Kaya yun yung positioning ko with this. Okay? So I hope you guys are doing that. Anyway, I'll be giving you a homework for this after this training. So here's an example. Okay, this was a deck that pina-screenshot sa akin. Thank you to my coach. Pumayag siya. So this was one of they sell a diet program that is sustainable for a lifetime. It's a book that they sell. It's called Diet Phasing. Si Ronnie, di ba, Fit for Life yung binabasa mong book. Parang ganun yung product nila. But they sell you like a whole book of parang siyang cookbook of food to eat and exercises that you will follow that you can apply on your daily life, whichever level of fitness you are. So they list out all the problems. That's why I told you guys you have to write down all the potential problems. So ito yung sinulat nila. Weight loss resistance, confusion, obesity, healthy eating on a budget, yo-yo dieting, nutrition is complicated, food fear, body image, bloating, leaky gut, brain fog, fatigue, autoimmune disease, chronic dieting, overexercise. So you see how much problems it is within your industry. But it's good to see na halos lahat kayo, you all are basically writing the same problem. So you already know. Now, the main point is you have to choose the main one problem you are solving. I already said that, but choose one problem. So for me, helping people build an an income online, even if they are not techie. That's mine. That's the one problem I'm solving, which is people who are maybe lacking motivation to learn online, or basically a person who's not techie but wants to learn how to sell online. That's the only problem I am trying to solve. That's it. Okay, not 2, 3, 4. One lang. Okay, hindi na how to join network marketing, hindi na uh, how to be a skincare expert, because that's not my expertise. This is where I'm putting my funnel. This is where I'm building my business from. This is where I'm trying to recruit people from this uh, problem I'm solving. Okay? Now, dun sa ginawa niya is the main problem was weight loss. So for them, they made a solution from all that problem that they list. What they want to solve is weight loss. So they created a product that focuses on weight loss, on how that they can help you with the weight loss. So they made a product called diet phasing. Okay, you can research that. Wala naman akong royalty dun, but that's what they sell, diet phasing. So from all the problems that they listed, they focused on one problem that they want to solve. And that will be your avatar. Okay? From all the problems you solve that you created a solution for, you will choose one na you feel is the majority, that most people have this problem. So ako, from all the problems that you guys were putting, even from me, nakita ko, okay, ito yung alam ko maraming may challenge dito. Now, the way we can be different from each other, for example, you want to copy my positioning, the only way we can be different is how you will create a message from it. Okay, what will be your messaging? So before I go there, here was okay. Sorry. So here is also what is the potential feeling of your avatar. Kaya actually nalagay niyo yung iba sa inyo, nilagay niyo na yung feeling. The feeling of my avatar from their problem. So their problem is they don't know. Let's go back here para hindi kayo confused. The problem of my avatar is not knowing about online. Not knowing about online, even if they want to do online selling or if they want to start their own online business. Okay? And their feeling is, the feelings that they go through is don't have time, mahina yung connection sa Wi-Fi, so frustrated, that's their feeling. What else? What are the other feelings that they go through? Itong avatar ko. Maybe you guys know. They feel like it's too late for them. That's also one of the feelings that they go through. But most that I notice is they're frustrated because matagal nilang makuha. They can't get it. So because I know the feeling, I understand that's what my avatar is feeling. I will say I have an easy step-by-step way that you can learn even if you're not techie. Yan yung common messaging that I see from my competitors. So I saw, okay, so this is the way, because they understand that that's the common challenge or feeling of my avatar. Now for the weight loss, that this is what they're feeling. Their feeling is low confidence, frustrated as well. They feel ugly, depressed, low energy, they're sad, or they're lazy, exhausted, overwhelmed. So again, you have to write it down so that you can create a proper messaging from this. Ganda, di ba? Like giving up, tired of trying. It's the same also for me. Giving up, tired of trying, kasi nga hindi gumagana, short on time. So these are some of the feeling, even in my avatar. So for you also have to list that down. What is the potential feeling of your avatar? Ano kaya yung pinagdadaanan ng avatar ko? Not you, not me, but your avatar. Because they're the ones you're trying to sell to your avatar. So make sure once you start to do your brand, your personal brand, once you start to do your personal postings, dapat you're talking to your avatar. That's very important. And you're thinking, grabe pala, ang dami ko palang kailangan gawin. There's too many things that I have to do. What if I just want to focus on a product? No, for the product, it has to also go through these things. It has to talk to one person. And I already did a training for that anyway, so I'm not gonna dwell too much about it. About the aloe vera gel. Isa lang kinakausap ko dyan eh. Women, moms, who are struggling with their health challenges, specifically with GERD. Kasi yun yung common na tinatanong for the aloe vera. What do you call this? Hyperacidity. Those are the, and I have a messaging for that, for the aloe vera gel. So you can also apply that for a product, but the big picture is for your personal brand, for yourself. Okay. So here's an example. So, kasi I take pride in also saying na I don't just teach, I also do what I teach. I have to. That's how I keep myself accountable. So ako, putting in my profile is I help people build an online profitable business while staying at home. And then I just put there para lang may proof, digital coach to Diamond Group. So the good news is you can always change your bio according to your avatar. So here's another example. Okay, another example is this guy, ito is sa mga fina-follow ko rin. Ano nilagay niya dito? I teach badass network marketers to build their biz online. So yung messaging pa lang niya, his messaging is focused on the cool people, badass it. Pag sulat, the way he writes it, he's already different from his market. Without hounding family plus friends, without the fake it till you make it. That's, yeah. Sorry for the word. I had to censor that. But basically, nakalagay na dyan who he's fighting for and what he's fighting against. He's fighting against the fake it till you make it style, yung sinasabi. That's what he's talking about. And then let's go to Marina. So this is all in Greek, but I already translated it. Okay, this basically means social media coach helping women, very specific, helping women who wants to start a business online. That's what she put there. Helping women who wants to start a business online. Okay, that's just from her bio pa lang yan. Very clear. So you guys are thinking, grabe, ganun pala yung pag-iisip. Akala nyo, they just thought of it because they knew in 1 minute. No, they did this process. They did the story, messaging, positioning, all that. So positioning is very crucial. Kasi kahit alam nyo yung story nyo, alam nyo yung problems, alam nyo yung mission nyo, alam nyo yung common enemy. If you don't get the positioning right, you're not gonna get prospects. You're not gonna get buyers. You're not gonna get new recruits to join your business. So positioning is the main part of branding actually. Know your positioning. That's why if you join her team, it's all women, walang lalaki, because that's what she wants. She wants people who wants to learn how to build a business online. Who? Women. Women. Yun yung fino-focus niya. Another one. Okay. Kyle Burrows, global business coach. Sa kanya naman, I help people earn an extra 200 to 2,000 pounds a month, plus a month, working from home, PT part-time. So he's talking to the people who are working and people who wants to earn an extra while doing it part-time. Very clear, very specific. So this is how you'll be starting to do your messaging. Another one. So you also have Emma Cooper, founder of #Eagles Team. So diyan kong ginaya yan actually. Kaya Digital Coach of Diamond Group, ginawa ko #1 team. founder of Eagle Team since 2013. So sa kanya naman, helping people build a home-based business, home business, and earn extra money. Okay, so again, there's no right or wrong way to do your messaging. At least test it and start doing it to yourself. Okay, so wag nyo rin i-overanalyze, please, but at least take one day, like today, take a day to think about it and mag-post na kayo. Like ako, I'm still testing it. I'm still changing it. Like what I showed to you, I just changed that today. I changed it before last time. It was a different messaging. So you can only get that if you start muna sa story, your mission, your message, mission or message, your common enemy, your positioning. It's the only way you can get to this. Okay? This is very important. And then next one is your language. This one is also equally important because your language influences your behavior. So dapat the way you talk offline, ganun din sa online. Don't act as someone else. Don't talk like me. Just because because I'm your benchmark, you will talk like me. No, you have to talk like you. How would you talk offline? Tagalog ba? May halong English? It has to represent you. Okay, what makes, again, di ba nga, kaya nga I always say, what makes you different? What are you known for? And then, what is your languaging? Kaya nakita mo sa languaging nitong guy na to, di ba? Meron na agad cuss word or bad word. So that's his style. So people who doesn't like that type of speaking, basically na-erase na niya. He already filtered out the people he wouldn't want on his team because that's his style. He doesn't care what he says. Okay, so you have to be clear with your languaging. Okay, I'm not saying to be very outspoken, but you have to be authentic on how you will be posting yourself. Like my mom, si Diamond, she's very out there, outspoken about her faith. So that's part of her languaging in her posts. I think you've all noticed that. So what you believe in, again, it's always voice, value, and vision. So they all have to be aligned, these three things. So make sure once you start to do your postings, once your story is clear, your mission is clear, common enemy, positioning, make sure your language, the fifth one, is also aligned with that. Okay? All right. So I hope this is clear so far for all of you. Like, I have to follow these steps to make sure that I'm talking to my avatar also. Okay. So for your language, don't sell, provide value first. Okay, don't sell. Please don't sell. So alam ko, yung iba sa inyo, you are already selling well with what you're doing. It's fine. I'm not saying to stop it. You don't have to stop it. But me personally, I don't sell. The top FBOs, top leaders, network marketers, they don't sell. Okay? There's a reason bakit sila top. Bakit ako hindi top? Kasi sila, they don't sell. They don't sell products. They provide value first. And meron silang steps on how to sell. Nakita mo yung training. All of you, listen to Marina's training. She doesn't sell also. She has a funnel also on how to get them to buy the products. That's why me and Joanna, we created our product group. Because that's where we will hard sell. That's where we will start to sell the products. That's where we will add people in that group and then start to sell to them. And you just have to show them the steps to be part of your business, like how to take action. How can I be part of that business, or how can I be part of an online business? Or then second is, why do I need to be part of an online business? Then when do I need to be part of that online business? So those are like the three steps that you can create to start with your postings, or when you're going to start to do your selling. Okay, how to take action, why do I need to take action, and when do I need to take action? So there's science between all of this. So hindi nga pwedeng pray and post. Now don't worry, if you're thinking, dami ko palang kailangan gawin bago magbenta, tomorrow naman I'll be talking about like what would be the winning posts to do, and how to start in the Facebook strategy. What's important for me first is for all of you to have the right foundation for your own brand. Kasi hindi pwedeng na puro sell lang tayo ng sell eh. Which is also important, but it has to be 50-50. 50% sales, 50% marketing. Kailangan meron din kayong business to build on. Kasi hindi kayo tatagal sa forever if you're just focused on selling. You will earn for sure, but it won't last. Or you'll just be like a retailing business where you're gonna keep on selling and selling and selling lang. And I don't think you guys would want to be just a seller, right? You want to be a business owner. So that's what separates you from all. And last is your platform. Your platform. You have to be consistent on your chosen platform. Okay, hindi pwede na okay na ako sa lahat. I'm ready to start posting, and then you're just gonna post once a day. I think you've heard from me in this training a lot. Please post every day. Tomorrow I'll talk about it more, but basically, if you want growth, it has to be 6 times per day. So if all of you are already doing that 6 times per day, 6 times per week, once a day, that's good. Maybe it's not working now because you're not following these steps. That's why we're going to help each other to help you have results faster once you're consistent and posting the right information for business, right information for product according to your avatar. And I think all of you naman, lahat naman tayo, our avatar is only one, which is Facebook, right? So it has to be, if you've chosen Facebook already, I'm going to be showing you also a power hour schedule on how to schedule your posts so that every day you are posting. Just like right now, we're speaking right now, I scheduled already 2 posts. So while I'm speaking right now, I already have 2 posts on my Facebook pages. So because I already created a system where every day merong post that will give me a chance to get new leads, to get new prospects. And if I have new leads, I already have scripts. I have sales scripts. On day 3, we'll talk about sales scripts to send to the customer, if it's a customer. I have a sales script if they want to know more about the business. I have the video, in 20-minute video, to show to them if they want to know more about the business. If they want to know more about the business, but they don't want to know the video, we can add them sa DG Masterclass Basic. That's the business preview group. Again, that will be talked about on day 3 as well. So make sure you are consistent. I'm not gonna stop emphasizing this. And Diamond Lonnie always tells us this, we have to be consistent in all our postings. It's very crucial. Okay, kasi hindi pwedeng excited na kayo ngayon and then you're just gonna post 2 times per week. Has to be minimum 6 times per week. Okay. I expect you guys, once you create already that deck for yourself, yung brand mo, personal brand, if you want growth, if you want leads, daily posting or 6 times per week. So that's basically daily. So even if you follow Marina, she does post every day. Even if you follow my product pages, I do post daily. So you have to do it daily on your postings. Okay. So that's basically the 6 things that you should follow. But the seventh one, I don't want you to focus so long on this. This is just a minor thing because some of you might think mayroon palang kailangan preferred fonts and colors. Just like the Louis Vuitton picture I showed to you guys, diba? Na meron silang ibang font, elegant, right? But I don't want you to stay so long on this. Makalimutan niyo yung message niyo, yung common enemy, kasi ang tagal niyo sa color lang. That's why I put this on the last one because you don't have to focus on it so much, but it's also important para you have a brand for yourself. So you have to be, what is your color? Choose one color that represents you. Although I'm not so, I don't have that specific color for myself because but the color that usually I use right now is kind of like the UP maroon shirt, UP maroon color for my Facebook. But in the Instagram, it's actually the diamond group colors, which is the black and yellow one. So those are the two colors that you will see if you visit my Instagram. Parang ano yung color? May napapansin silang color. Pupunta sila. Now, if you're thinking, Coach, hindi naman ako creative. The best place to go is go to Pinterest. Go to Pinterest and you can see many ideas and themes. Actually, that's where I also go. Punta ka lang dyan, you type suits, type network marketing, type skincare, and you'll see many color grades. You'll see many themes that you feel like that represents your color. Okay, so that's how you can also find the color for yourself. Because at the end, I cannot dictate, I cannot say what's the best color for you. Only you will know. Now, if challenge kayo creatively in the creative aspect, there is Google, go to Pinterest or ask someone who is art. If you have an artistic friend, you can ask them to help you out. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Now, that is basically so far the presentation for the branding. Then the task that I have for you guys is to make sure you have your own deck for yourself of branding. So I'll show you an example of creating your own deck. Okay, wala siyang mga words, but I want to show you how it looks like. If you want to create your own deck, either through a slide or writing it down or putting it in a presentation. Okay, so let me just share this. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how it looks like when you want to create your own digital deck. So I'll give you an example. This is the deck that I actually created for our business kami. Okay, so you guys already know, grabe pala, ito pala yung, this is the real deal. This is how to be a professional network marketer. Meron ka talagang plan na ipa-follow. Dapat meron kang social plan, what's your main goal, what's your secondary goal. Ito yung ginagawa namin. Anyway, I'm just focused on this one, itong branding deck. Itong branding deck. So, the branding deck is, ito na, yung avatar mo, your story, your mission, common enemy, it has to be clear. Your positioning, your language, preferred colors, fonts and colors and platforms. So these are basically the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is just my task for you guys. Before we start tomorrow, please have this deck for you ready. You don't have to follow the presentation. Ito lang, itong apat lang. Who is your avatar, target audience? Who's your story, your mission, common enemy, your positioning, language, preferred fonts and colors, platforms. Okay? So please share that to me so that I can see and we can also help you on how to improve that. Okay, that's my role. Okay, that's my role in this team, in this group, to help you improvise, to help you with your creativity on how to have your the right avatar. Okay, so that's what you should be thinking about for today, this evening. I mean, okay, make sure you have your audience, your story, your mission, and common enemy, positioning, language, preferred fonts, colors, platforms. Platforms check na yan, Facebook naman kayo lahat eh. But you can add another one and and then focus on these other things. So please focus on those things before we move on to our next day tomorrow, where we'll be talking about Facebook growth strategies already, like what to post, what not to post. Let me see. Let me just go here. There. So Facebook growth, posting growth strategy, what to post and what not to post. It's all about that lang sa second day. And then the third day, it's about copywriting skills plus sales scripts. And then day 4 is about creating paid ads na. If you want to try paid ads, I'll show you how to create page ads that will sell, how to create a system that will work for you, and also how to create a funnel and checklist. Okay, funnel and checklist only for 2cc and above. So I'll be sending that also. So medyo marami tayong gagawin. Wait a second, let me go back to the Zoom. All right. So if you have any questions so far, I hope you learned a lot on this training. I hope it's not too heavy because I know it was heavy for me when I started, but I hope you did learn something. If you have any comments so far or questions, you can ask. But the most important thing is to start there first. Before anything else, you have to, coming on in Diamonds, when we started to do this, we stopped everything. Kahit may orders ka, kahit sabi mo bukas na mamaya na, just focus first on yourself. You have to. Kasi if you're not, never mo maiisip yan. Never, you will never have the time to think about your own brand. If you're just gonna think about CC, how to sell, kailangan ko makabenta, hindi sayang yung sale eh. Di sige, okay, just focus on that. But if you're not gonna sit down and wait and think first about yourself on how to brand yourself, you'll never have the time. You'll never have the time to do it. So I hope you really took down notes and you're gonna start to plan and send me your personal branding deck. Okay, send me your personal branding deck so that matulungan namin kayo. So we already know, okay, si Baby Jane, ito yung avatar niya. Okay, si Ronnie Dorina, ito yung avatar niya. Mga fit couples or couples only. But what else? Si Claudia, ito yung gusto niyang market. Ito yung gusto niyang bentahan. Si Jen, ito yung mga tao na gusto niyang focus. This is his avatar, this is her specialty, this is her positioning. So that we will help improve your positioning. This is how we will separate ourselves from all the FBOs here in Philippines. We start here muna sa Philippines. Only one. Kit only one. It has to be one avatar only. I remember, if you remember what Marina said, you have to focus on one avatar only. So it has to be only one. Okay, don't be tempted to do 2 or 3. Or you might say, sayang, baka I'd rather focus on the other avatar, on other because ito yung gusto ko i-market. Then you have to change everything. Babaguhin mo na naman. Kasi kung marami kang avatar, you won't be able to sell to anyone. Kaya ako, it's only one. I only want to focus on one person. Kaya si Marina, di ba? Marina was just focused on women wants to learn how to build business online. So kayo, this is the time for you to think. I don't have the answers. For you personally, it's up to you now to brainstorm. So block the rest of the evening after the training, by the way, of Dorina, because she has a skincare training later in 15 minutes. There's a skincare training. But after that training, make sure you block the rest of the evening to think of your strategy, online strategy. Okay. I'm just reading the comments. Yes. Tita Mary Rose, you have a chance for sure because you'll have a nice story. Naisip na nga ako. Anyway. Okay, any questions? Let us know if you have any questions before you get started on pencil pushing or typing on your laptop or phone. Kasi there's a lot of thinking. So this is the time to, anyway, if you don't have any questions, you can eat now for dinner and prepare for the training of Miss Dorina for her skincare training. Try to invite also for these trainings when we do have trainings. But we can have also, you can actually have a funnel also for this when you invite people to a skincare training. Di pwede mag-post ka lang ng skincare, may skincare training ka. I already told this to Joanna na there has to be a funnel on how to let them attend a training. Like right now, I'm working on a new customer from my product page who bought first from me. And then the following time, she registered and she bought for herself. So my next script for her is I'll be adding her on the organic living, our customer group. But before that, I'm gonna add her as a friend because that's a product page. I'm gonna add her as my friend personal, so she can see my postings, and then I'll add her in the customer group, and then eventually I will see how she responds. Add her in DG Masterclass. So you see, there's a steps, there's science behind it. Dapat talaga meron kang flow on where to bring this prospect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hindi yung basta okay, excited siya, products lang, bebenta ko lang to. Okay. Pero kung meron yung gusto lang products, there has to be a clear step what he or she will go through once she will buy a product or once you will join the business. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Let's just prepare. There's about 12 more minutes so that we have at least 5 minutes to rest first and attend Dorina's skincare training. Once again, thank you everyone for attending. There, I don't see any questions. See you soon. See you tomorrow, same time, 5 to 7. And make sure to do your homework for this evening. So once again, my name is Nikolai. Thank you for this time. And follow. And let's go. Let's continue to go digital. Bye and see you again.